Alright guys, so this will be the tutorial for the amazing self-working trick that Thomas taught during free time today on Monday at Magic Camp. So first I'll show you guys the trick and then I'll teach you guys how it's done and do the tutorial part of the video. Alright, so for this trick, I need you guys to select any two soulmates or any two of a kind that you'd like. So basically it could be two red fives, two black kings, whatever you'd like. So just pick whatever you want. Alright, was that the two black nines? Okay, we'll go through, get the two black nines out. See, it's just one's over here and one is right over here. Okay, so now you got the two black nines out. Those will be our helper cards for this trick. And okay, I just need you to pick any card you'd like, just the back of it, but don't look at it. So let's say you pick this card right here. Okay, that'll be a secret card. Do not look at it until the end of the trick. So just put the card box on it. And now what we're going to do is we're going to place the first nine somewhere near the top. Just somewhere near the top of the deck, and let's put the bottom card down near the bottom somewhere. Just in a random location. Let's see. Let's just put it right over. Let's put it right here. Let's take the bottom card, put it face put the other black nine somewhere near the bottom of the deck. Okay, and now we'll give the cards some cuts. And now I'm just going to deal the cards down into two piles. Okay, the two nines were in this pile, so we'll hold on to this pile and get rid of these cards over here. So let's put those over to the side. Okay, now let's keep narrowing down the search. Okay, the two nines are in this pile again, so put those down over here, and now we'll do it one more time. Or a few more times, actually. They're almost there. The nines have almost found the card. I've almost found one card. I have no idea what your card is, but the nines do know what your card is somehow. And the nines knew what your card was all along, because you'll see the card that you picked was the Ace of Hearts, right? And the nines happened to trap and find the match to the Ace of Hearts, the Ace of Diamonds. And that is the amazing self-working trick. And now onto the tutorial. So for this trick, it takes a setup. It's very similar to the photographic memory card trick. And the way you're going to want to do this trick is basically the setup is, it takes a little while to set up, but it's definitely worth it because the reactions that you get for this trick are pretty awesome. So to start the trick out, you're going to want to you basically what you want to do is you want to make two identical halves of soulmates. So you put a red 4 here, and you want to find the other red 4. Put it down. Where is it? You're going to want to find the other red 4. Put it down right there. Next to it, take a black card, find the soulmate to it. Do that. Just set up the whole deck just like this. Get it all set up. May take a while for some people. It takes a while for me, at least. And you just do that, set up two identical piles, at least by soulmates, with matching soulmates in each position. And we'll put the king there, right here. 9, 9, 2, 2, 10, 10. Just take these nines for now, just put them over here. Put the aces here. And we'll just put 6 here, twos, 8. Okay, so now we have two halves that are just have just the soulmates of each other right in the exact same positions. And then what you want to do is you just want to put one of the halves on top of the other, just like that. And now you are set for the trick. And you can do a sloppy shuffle. Thomas did a sloppy shuffle to make it look like he's shuffling up the cards. And the way you do that is you just slide some cards off from the top, and then you take some cards from the bottom, put them on top of those cards, and you just slide them off like from the top, slide them from the bottom onto the top, slide them from the top to the bottom, bottom to the top, top to the bottom, and bottom to the rest on top. And that really doesn't mess up the deck at all. It just acts as a cut, and cuts are fine in this trick. It won't mess up the cyclical order of the cards. So they'll still be in like the same. They'll still have cards in the. Each card will still be in the same kind of position, and the trick will still work. So basically, what you want to start with is just as I did it. You just start by asking them to think of any two soulmates or two of a kind. So you could say 2 black 3s, 2 red kings, queens, whatever you want. Just make sure they get what you're saying, and let's say they say the 2 red 6s, and or the 2 red 4s, let's say, and then you'll go through the deck, find the 2 red 4s, you take out the first one, and the next red 4 should be 26 cards away, because that's 52 divided by 2 is 26, and you had 2 even piles to start with. And then you take out the 2 4s, close up the deck, and then what you say is, okay, I need you to pick a card or touch the back of any card. And pick a card, but just don't look at it, so they can pick whatever card they want. Let's say they pick this card, and then when they pick that card, right where that card was, you want to take the cards, all the cards that were above that card, and then you want to move those cards to the bottom of the deck now. And then now, basically, the trick gets pretty easy from here. And then you say, okay, I don't want you to look at that card until the end of the trick. And then it gets easy from here. You say, okay, now we're gonna put the 2 prediction cards from your 2 soulmates. We're gonna put them somewhere near the top and somewhere near the bottom. And what you're actually doing is you're putting the first one in the 10th position from the top. So you just count down 9 cards. So you go. The best way to do this is by counting down in 3s. So just so it's really fast. So it's 3, 6, 9, and then what you say, okay, we'll put it somewhere near the top, and if you do it quickly, it won't look like you're counting or anything. Just try to make sure it doesn't look like you're counting. And you put it face up, because this is going to be an indicator card. You place the rest of those cards on top, and you say, okay, now we're going to put it somewhere near the bottom. And then what you do is you count 9 cards from the bottom. So you put the other red 4 or the other soulmate in the 10th position from the bottom. So you say, okay, we'll put your second card, the second 4, somewhere near the bottom. So you go 3, 6, 9, and then you want to put it right in that 10th position from the bottom, and put the rest of the cards on top. And what I did was a false cut, but you don't need to do anything. You don't do anything, actually. Do not do anything. And then you say, okay, now I'm going to deal the cards into 2 piles, and basically the trick works from here, just as I did it. And wherever the 4s are, you take that pile, and where the 4s aren't, you get rid of that pile. And just keep doing this. So once you've done that, then you want to get rid. You say, okay, we'll get rid of these cards now. We'll get rid of those because the 4s are in this pile. And then you just go do it again. So okay. Then you say, okay, the 4s are in this pile again. So we'll get rid of those cards. And you do it 2 more times. You say, okay, we'll get rid of these cards because the 4s are in this pile again. We're in this pile. Say, okay, we'll do it 1 more time. There's 1 card left, and you say, the 4s knew all along what your card was, even though we didn't know. But because you see, the card that you picked was the Queen of Hearts, and they happened to find the mate to the Queen of Hearts, the Queen of Diamonds. And that's just amazing. So that's a trick. If you did everything right, it should work out like this. I hope you guys enjoyed that video and practiced it for the magic show on Friday. And see you guys later.